We are here today in front of Havana restaurant as they tried to break the world record for the largest mojito. All mojito sales today go to the Niagara Children's Center, a great local cause.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. What you're looking at is a glass 3 feet at the base, 6 feet across the top, and Faife is 13 feet tall, I believe. 10 feet tall. The total combined volume of this glass is 4,720 fluid, that's liters. And to break the record, we only need to get to 4,500. So that 4,500, as Marija just mentioned, is marked off. And once we hit that 4,500, that's it. That's the record.
What inspired an event like this? I know you guys did something last year similar. So what inspired this year's event?
Well, the mojito is the national cocktail of Cuba. We sell a lot of mojitos in the restaurant, and so after making the biggest mojito glass in Canada, he was inspired to break the world record because we knew that it hadn't been broken since 2016, and we thought it would be pretty appropriate to break the world record in a Cuban restaurant using Cuban rum with an all-Cuban event.
With a national drink.
With the national drink of Cuba. Yeah. And we also wanted to do a community piece as well.
Yeah, we it back for the charity.
So we've received a lot of support from so many small businesses and especially our friends. We've been overwhelmed with how much generous support we've received, from like making of the glass to the logistics, materials, and also the moment that we announced that, what are we going to do with the mojito? When we announced that we wanted to, give the proceeds of the sale of the mojito to the Niagara Children's Center, we got even more support from the local community. And that's a place that has a special place in our hearts. Both of our children attended the Niagara Children's Center. And so that was what we wanted to do alongside this, World Guinness Record attempt.
I've gotten a chance to see the glass itself. Can you just tell me how big it really is?
Well, the black is made by steel, and it's 10 feet high, and it's come with 6 feet in the top to 3 in the bottom, and it's a capacity 4,700 liters, and we try to break the record, the 45. So that's what we're gonna try to do, 4,500 liters, the mojito.
Yes, so we have the Guinness World Records judge on his way, Michael Emprick, and so he's going to be joining us. We also have an engineer on site who's going to be validating how many liters that we've made, and we also have somebody from Quality Assurance that's going to validate that the manner in which we prepare the mojito, that we're serving the mojito, is up to standard and safe. So those are all the requirements under Guinness, and we have them fulfilled so far, so we're just hoping that the rain will pass and allow us to start making the mojito.
So they reached out to us and said, we're thinking about trying to break the Guinness World Records title for largest glass of mojito. That's an existing record that was set in 2016 in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, and it's 3,519 liters. I know they're expecting to go quite a bit past that today, but we'll see how things end up. Yeah, so what's really exciting about this is that it's not just a Guinness World Records attempt. They're raising money to go to a kids charity in the local area, which is incredible because at the end of the day, the Guinness World Records title is just the cherry on top. It's really about raising money for kids in need in the area. So I'm based in Guinness World, I work for Guinness World Records out of our New York office, but we travel mainly out of Canada and United States in the New York office, but nothing is weird to me anymore. So I know the tallest man, I know the shortest woman, I know the fingernail people, like that's all very normal for me now, because that's part of our job.
Is there any sort of standard that has to be set to be worthy of being a world record?
Yeah, so at the very base level, all of our records have to be measurable, standardizable, verifiable, and breakable. So we need to quantify it. There needs to be a measurable amount of something, people, liquid, and it generally needs to be breakable because I want someone to see this online and say, oh, I could break that Guinness World Records title tomorrow. Yeah, so one of the things about breaking a Guinness World Records title is you get a certificate, you get recognition, you get the chance to possibly go into the book, you go into our online database, but beyond that, it's just the glory and getting to say that our business in Niagara Falls, Ontario set that Guinness World Records title.
We're okay. So we've really planned everything out, how many bottles we need, how much simple syrup and lime juice and everything. So everything's organized, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hope that after the event we're going to open for a regular dinner service so we have the supplies for dinner, separated from what we're using for the actual event.
And do a party after too.
Yeah,
to
and a
celebrate.
big after party. Hopefully we have good things to celebrate.
Correctly. And I can announce that today in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, Havana Restaurant and Cocktail Lounge had a measurement of 4,500 liters. It's a new Guinness World Records title. Congratulations, both of you. You're officially amazing.
They have done it. Congratulations to Havana Restaurant for achieving the world's largest mojito. The big winners here today are the Niagara Children's Center, as proceeds from mojitos sold go to them. I'm pretty thirsty. Wonder where I can get a drink around here. Reporting for The Source, I am Jesse Nobrega.